Hello everyone, my name is Ishan Jolly, also known as the JollyLegend, and welcome to this video where I'm comparing the Neumann U87ai to the DPA 2017 microphone. So, in theory, I feel like both of these microphones are gonna sound pretty similar, which really excites me, because I've been loving the DPA 2017 ever since I got it. Like, I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and it's been the mic I've been using. Like, I haven't used any other mic since. And it's just like, it makes me think that, what if I now have a mic that can do everything, right? Like, it's a shotgun microphone, it's tiny, it's got a really nice, like, super cardioid pickup pattern, but it still sounds really natural and neutral, like, and I can use it for everything the same way, like, you can use U87ai AI for, like, a lot of different applications, and it's just like, it has all these pros and benefits, and, like, if I want the broadcasty sound, add some EQ. Bada bing, bada boom, and you get the really nice, rich radio sound. Or if you just want the nice, smooth, neutral sound, you apply, you know, maybe like a high shelf. Is it high shelf? Low shelf? No. Low cut. High pass. There are terms. Yes, you guys know them. But yeah, so that's just, you know, DPA 2017 up against the Neumann U87ai. And there is some rambling that I have. Yes. Right, okay, well, I have my exams coming up soon. So you know what? Let's do some monologues and stuff that I have to do for my end-of-year exams. So here is Shakespeare's Sonnet 1. From fairest creatures we desire increase, that thereby beauty's rose might never die. But as the riper should by time decease, his tender air might bear his memory. But thou, contracted to thine own bright eyes, feed'st thy light's flame with self-substantial fuel, making a famine, where abundance lies, thyself thy foe, to thy sweet stealth too cruel, thou that art now the world's fresh ornament, and only herald of the gaudy spring, within thine own bud bearest thy content, and tender churl, makest waste in negarding. Pity the world, or else this glutton be, to eat the world's due, by the grave, and thee. And now my other monologue, which I'm doing in an American accent for my class at a university in the south of England. Because I was like, hey, let me be different. Bores you. Christ almighty, trying to work for you for a living. The talking. Jesus Christ, won't he ever shut up? Titanic self-absorption of the man. You stand there, trying to look so deep when you're nothing but a solipsistic bully with your grandiose self-importance and lectures and arias. And let's look at the campers for another few weeks and not pain. And let's just look. And the pretension. Jesus Christ, the pretension. I can't imagine any other painter in the history of art ever trying so hard to be significant. You know, not every painting has to rip your guts out and expose your soul. Not everyone wants art that actually hurts. Sometimes you just want a still life, or soup can, or landscape, or comic book, which you may actually learn if you ever left your hermetically sealed submarine here with all the windows closed and no natural light, because natural light isn't good enough for you. But then again, nothing is ever good enough for you. Not even the people who buy your pictures. Museums are nothing but mausoleums. Galleries are run by pimps and swindlers, and art collectors are nothing but shallow social climbers. So, who is good enough to own your art? Anyone? Or maybe, the real question is, who's good enough to even see your art? That's it, isn't it? We've all been weighed in the balance and have been found wanting. My friend, you say you spend your life in search of real human beings, people who can look at your pictures with compassion, but in your heart you no longer believe that those people exist. So you lose faith, so you lose hope, so black swallows red. My friend, I don't think you would be able to recognize a real human being if you were standing right here in front of you. Okay, so there we go. That's my my contemporary monologue. So yeah, you have to do a sonnet and a contemporary monologue for my voice class, and then I've got all these scenes for my modern acting class, and then another couple scenes from approaches to acting class. Yeah, I'm doing an acting degree, so yes. Oh man. At Christmas, I actually used Homelander's monologue for an activity, which is quite fun. We had to do this like sort of group work where we say one line from a monologue. It can be like any monologue. So I picked the Homelander birthday speech. Like one line from a monologue, and then the next person would say one line from a monologue, and so on and so forth. And we'd make a story that way, and it worked out really well. We had like 4 completely separate monologues. One was from like Shakespeare. I think it was Macbeth. Is this a dagger I see before me? Another one was, she was doing a monologue about like being the wild one. I don't know what play that's from, but it was pretty cool. Third one was something about being at a parsonage. There was a girl called Annabelle who was hanging off the roof. If you guys know these monologues, great. I don't. Not good as an acting student, but I'm not very good with the theory and all that about acting. And then I had the Homelander birthday speech, and we like weaved it together in a way that it was just like, because I'm a really big guy. I'm 6'4.5". I'm 195 centimeters. I'm 114 kilograms right now. Back then I was like 140-ish. Like I've been losing a lot of weight over the last year, which is awesome. I mean, I was 163 and now I'm 114. So, let's go. But yeah, I'm being a big guy. Like, so I'm just done apologizing for being, big, taking up space, being stronger than everyone else, that kind of thing. That was the story we went for. And the wild one was the one who was like a criminal. So we do this whole murder mystery. So one person's dead. I get the blame because I'm the big guy, but I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Whatever. I'll just... It was pretty cool. Weird whole thing. The guy doing the Shakespeare was the like park ranger who arrests the murderer, who's the wild one, and then the parsonage girl was a witness. Anyway, Homelander monologue. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better. Wow, I really don't remember this monologue. Never mind. You know what? That's enough rambling that you have to demonstrate the differences between these two microphones. You know what? I'll just look it up. Homelander birthday speech. I don't make mistakes. I'm not like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better. I'm not some weak-kneed crybaby who goes around apologizing all the time. And why the would you want me to be? All my life, people have tried to control me. Rich people, powerful people. They've tried to muzzle me, cancel me, keep me impotent, obedient like I'm a puppet. And you know what? It worked. Because I allowed it to work. And guess what? If they can control me, then they can control you. They already do. You just don't realize it yet. I'm done. I am done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am, because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I am the real hero. Okay, there we go. Needed a, refresher on that. Been a while since we did that, since that exam. But yeah, I love my class. It's so much fun. But right, so hope you guys have got enough, sort of information on the sound characteristics of the Neumann and the DPA. And I mean, the DPA is what? A third of the price, I'm gonna assume? I got mine for £800. And this, I bought used for £1,200, so it's not huge difference for me, but if you're gonna buy them new, £800, £2,400, big difference. But right, there we go. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, it helped you guys out, and see you all later. Goodbye.